Good morning, everyone. Johnny here with Fight for Decency. Please go to my webpage, fightfordecency.com, and please, my YouTube channel, Fight for Decency, like, share, and subscribe so I can get this message out to more and more people. I was talking to what was called the live TikTok, where you can go live and talk to people in a panel. And I was asking this question. I asked, first of all, do you think we're a government of by and for the people? You think that we're being represented as a working class in America? And most all of them said no, right? And then I asked this question, isn't it true? And help me figure this out. Isn't it true that the Republican, any Republican in office, Congress, Senate, President, did he ever ask for donations from working class people, solely for working class people? And they all said no. And then I asked, and who's in power now? And they all said corporations. So my argument to that panel was, why are we legitimizing a corrupt electoral system? And quite a few of them said, well, you gotta vote, because people died for your vote, so on and so forth. And I go, okay, so in my view, that death of that person dying is in vain, because we're at a point now. Now, this isn't true, since people died for our vote. This isn't, this hasn't always been the case. I think that slowly but surely, and from what I understand, there's a Supreme Court decision here pretty soon about voting rights. Slowly but surely, they have been disenfranchising the working class in America to the point that we are no longer a government of, by, and for the people. So, in my viewpoint, it is irresponsible to vote unless that candidate is asking for your money to run his campaign. And people just didn't see that. They disagreed, and I just don't understand that. They said, no, you're the one being irresponsible for voting, for not voting. And I'm like, and then I said the R word, and now you don't have to have the R in order to get our government back. You could just be smart about it, and that's what I'm trying to do with my website, fightfordecency.com. And there's something else that they have a real problem understanding it. So please go to my webpage and look at all the 4 prerequisites, and then we can talk about fighting for decency.